Hey guys, the Firedragon here, and welcome back to Locked Heart. I really want to play more of this, and also, I turned on the music if you didn't know. As you can see, it's... there. Now it shouldn't be as loud as it was, like, the first time. Also, there's the gallery. See, we got the pictures. Look how cute. A little bear biting us. We got the one for Soul, nothing for Dion, and others. We got this. We're missing one right here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yeah, for Soul, just look at him. Dang, he looks good. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's just go into the game before I sneeze. I sneezed. I didn't get into the game fast enough. Sad face. Here we go. A few days have passed since then. I walked into the garden just as the sun came out from behind the clouds and showered the mansion with warmth. It was a welcome change to the gray skies I'd seen since waking up. My hopes for answers were still unfulfilled. I still didn't know why Gold was the only one who remained a doll. I was still caught up in a curse I never expected, so I needed some fresh air and sunshine. As I walked around, I noticed Lily hiding behind one of the trees. She was peeking around the trunk, occasionally ducking behind it again, as if she were secretly watching something. Or someone. There you go, or rather someone. I already have an idea who that someone is. Should I approach her, or should I ignore her? We're going to save, since that was the... Yes, we're going to save over that. Come back. There we go. I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, dooku, doo, doo, approach her, because I want to see if she's spying on Soul. I snuck over to where Lily was hiding, not wishing to be noticed and ruining her stakeout. Lily, what are you doing? Lily covered my mouth with both hands, immediately shushing me, even though I kept my voice low. After glancing over her shoulder to check that we were still in hiding, Lily started whispering to me. He'll hear us. You mean Soul? Well, just look how pretty she is, though. Anyways, I learned how you can actually look at things. I learned. Lily visibly paled when I whispered Soul's name. She was adorable, still thinking her crush wasn't obvious. Little does she know that I'm gonna be taking him from her. I'm sorry. How did you know? Oh, never mind. Just keep your voice down, please. I didn't know what to say at first. I was being quiet, but no doubt she was too anxious to realize. But sitting in silence felt a bit uncomfortable, so I asked a question that I've been considering for a while. Why do you like him so much anyway? Poor Lily. Oh, I didn't even read that. I'm sorry. Whatever that was, I'm sorry. How do I go back? How do I go back? She visibly something. Are you blind? Oh, no, I did not mean to click that. Oops. Prince Soul's hand is handsome, responsible, kind, and he is a gentleman to everyone. He also knows how to sew. That too. If you can't see it now, you're hopeless. He's perfect, not a single flaw. Oh, there's probably something. There's always something in these Atomi games. I didn't argue with her, but I wondered about whether he was really flawless. Or agrees with me. Remembering the sadness I kept glimpsing in his eyes, I couldn't help wondering why someone without flaws would have a crack in his smile. So distracted by memory, I almost missed what Lily said next. And he makes me feel special. I couldn't stop the smile curving at my lips. I knew what Lily meant. Can't argue with that. Shh! He's looking this way! He might see us! Dragging me closer to the tree, Lily resumed her post. Little stalker here. I mimicked her pose and peeked around her shoulder. Oh, do! Oh! Oh! I'm sorry I'm fangirling over this. This beautifulness with the roses and the beautifulness. Look at him. Look at him. Anyways, surrounded by a beautiful field of roses was the prince of this castle. With his gentleman smile wavering, the soul was picking out roses and seemed to lay them on the ground after teasing the petals with the tops of his fingers.
I'm so jealous of those roses.
If you like him so much, why don't you just go ahead and tell him?
I told you, it's impossible. He is the heir of the deluxe, where I'm just a mere maid. I do not have a chance.
I feel like because I'm on his route, Lily's gonna start not liking me. That is, if I stay on his route. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might fail at this. I admit I wasn't knowledgeable about the customs of upper class, but I didn't understand why they couldn't be a couple. Lily sulked at me.
Can you not understand? Prince Sol is out of my league.
Love knows no boundaries.
How encouraging.
Her sarcastic tone was so un-Lily-like. I didn't understand her hesitation, but I did understand why she liked him so much. Just thinking about it brought her another smile to my lips. Lily gasped.
You!
Huh?
I knew it! You also like him!
See? Where did that idea come from?
I cannot blame you for liking him as well. He's Prince Sol after all.
I shook my head at her. It was true that Sol was handsome and he made me blush a little, but I didn't think that I liked him as much as Lily claimed. I don't. Lily patted me on the shoulder, clearly ignoring my words in confusion.
But you are my friend, Miss Aura, so if Prince Sol chooses you, there will be no hard feelings. Okay, I won't be mad at you then. That's good.
We don't need a little raging person coming after me.
I promise you that.
As I gasped at Lily's bizarre train of thought, Sol came up behind us. He was carrying a small bouquet of roses in his arms. Give them to me, please. So, Lady Lily, Lady Aura, what are you two doing, hiding out here? Oh, just watching. Nothing at all. We both turned around, flushing deep red at being caught.
Prince Sol! We were
just discussing how to handle our chores. Miss Maria wasn't in a good mood earlier. My shaky voice has betrayed my confidence in the lie, but it was certainly a believable one. So Sol tilted his head to one side. Really?
Yes, that's right. Divide and conquer.
I see. Oh, he just smiles and it's like so beautiful. I love it. I hope she isn't giving you too much trouble on such a nice day. And he actually believed it. As if remembering something, Sol dropped the subject and lifted a rose from his stack. For you, Lady Lily. I want one! Give me one!
For me?
Her face went scarlet. Yes. They are beautiful, are they not? It was cute seeing Lily so flustered, even though I was a little worried for her as well. And I'm jealous. You better give me one, Sol, or I'll be very sad. She kept saying it was impossible to pursue her love for Sol, so maybe this kind of thing hurt her too. Oh my, you do not look well, Lady Lily. Are you sick? He leaned forward and laid his hand upon her forehead.
This is not good for my heart.
Lily ran back to the mansion, looking like she might cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lily.
I don't think he meant anything by that, but it seemed almost cruel if he didn't know her feelings. Did I do something wrong? I guess that's his flaw. Sol is dense if he cannot see Lily's feelings for him. I shrugged, not wishing to say anything Lily didn't want me to say. Soul sighed. I hope she is fine. By the way, here. For you, my lady.
Thank you.
I smiled, accepting the rose he held out for me.
So, why the roses, Soul?
I'm gonna put them inside Gold's room. Roses have always been her favorite. Seeing that wistful smile on Soul's face told me how much he missed his little sister. I squeezed my locket for comfort. I really need to find out how to break that curse soon. That was fast. Well, yeah, fast. What time am I at? We can keep going. Another day arrived, but nothing has changed. Dan seemed to evaporate whenever chores needed to be done, and today Miss Maria was particularly frustrated over it. After she fired off a lecture at Lily and Royal for following such a behavior, I volunteered to go find him, if only to restore some peace to the household. However, finding him was easier said than done. I've checked every room I passed, but I could not find him anywhere. I shuddered at the thought of Miss Maria returning to Miss Maria without him. As I roamed the halls, I noticed the door to Soul's workroom was ajar. It seemed unlikely that Dan was in there, but I had to check for my own safety. I peeked in. Aww! He's sleeping! He's asleeping! Can I just stare at this? Like, I'm fangirling too much. Look at him, though. He's so cute when he sleeps. Not in a creepy way. No, don't take that the wrong way, please. It's just that hot John anime guys sleep very cute. I almost knocked, but I stopped my hand when I saw a soul asleep on his desk. There was papers scattered beneath his hand and on the floor. They seemed to be sketches and pattern designs. There were a few mannequins standing like soldiers among the walls wearing unfinished clothing. One wore an unfinished white dress. The honesty of his workplace brought a warm smile. This is the real Soul. I can feel it in my chest. I snuck into the room, admiring the skill and beauty of each sketch I avoided stepping on. I froze. I looked over at him, waiting until I was sure he was still asleep. I couldn't deny he had lovely, beautiful features. I blushed at the thought, realizing I had been staring in my efforts to be sure I couldn't escape unnoticed. But before I could dwell on it, Soul spoke. So sorry. I narrowed my eyes at him in confusion. He seemed to be asleep, but all of a sudden, in his calm expression controlled into that of pain. Oh, I promise to do better, so please. No. Beaches sweat rolled down his forehead, and he continued to cry out in his sleep. Oh, poor Anna. Soul! Afraid of what kind of nightmare tortured him like that, I shook his shoulder. Soul, wake up! His eyes shot open and he flung himself away from the desk. Now on the ground, trembling upon his knees, Soul gazed with me with a terrified expression. He was ghostly pale and there were tears in his eyes. They were the eyes of a child after seeing a monster. I knelt down and embraced him. Shh. It's just a dream. Lady Aura? I reached up and stroked his hair, resting my cheek upon his head. Don't worry, you're safe now. Soul didn't answer with words. His arms came up and gently held me back. Startled that I had turned this into a hug, I tried to let him go, but he clung on to me. Soul? Not yet. I know it's inappropriate, but can we stay like this a little longer? Oh, please. Yes. I would hug you and just hold you. Please. I want to mend your heartbroken feelings, make you feel the better, make you love that guy. Yeah. I didn't have the heart to reject him. In the end, I wasn't able to find Dion. Well, that's not gonna end up good. I couldn't help thinking he really did have the ability to evaporate. I finished cooking dinner and went to help Lily set the table. Soul stepped into the dining room looking frightfully exhausted.
Prince Soul, you do not look so good. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just tired. I didn't want to say anything. But after seeing him so tormented in his sleep, I was really worried about him. It must have shown on my face because he walked to my side and placed a hand on my head. His fingers slipped into my hair when his hand moved. Don't worry.
Oh, so close.
I blanked at the sensation of Soul's hand and his reassuring statement, completely unprepared for it. But then he leaned closer and whispered in my ear, "Thank you. Thank you for earlier." The warmth of his breath clung to my skin. Thinking about how close his lips were to my ear, I felt my heartbeat double in its pace. All I could do was nod as heat spread across my cheeks. Suddenly, remembering that we weren't alone, my gaze shifted to Lily. I said she's not gonna. I'm sorry, Lily. The shock on her face was not a secret, and it was more than enough to return to my senses. I stepped away from Soul, hoping my reaction didn't seem too unnatural. Soul's cheeks instantly darkened as he withdrew his hand back to his side. Sorry.
Oh, he's blushing!
An awkward silence filled the room.
He's blushing!
I hadn't expected Soul to do something like that with Lily standing nearby. It caught me so unaware I couldn't think of a casual way to spin it. And here comes the guy to be all swag and stuff. Like saving grace, Dion sauntered into the room, whistling a small tune. I could have kissed him for such perfect timing. Well, not right now, not on this route.
Dion!
Oh, what's up?
We've been looking all over for you.
Where have you been? Offering a shrug and a smirk, Dion dismissed my question. That's a secret. I sighed at his answer, but it did no good. Dion shifted his attention across the room, no doubt sensing the tension I failed to disperse. He raised an eyebrow when his eyes fell back on me. What did I miss? I glanced at Lily and immediately felt a pang in my chest. A pang. She didn't lift her head. Nothing. Since you're here, I'll go ahead and finish dinner. An awkward couldn't even describe the strained smile I forced onto my face before I escaped to the kitchen. But I couldn't even disappear into the other room. I still felt the heat of Soul's gaze on the back of my neck. I know he watched as I left. Touching my fingertips over my lips, I closed my eyes and tried to make my heart slow down. Please don't tell me I actually fell in love with the prince.
Oh, well, you did. You're on his route. There's his picture to prove it.
And this is where we're gonna end it, because, yeah, we're gonna, number 6, that's where we got it. We're gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm still surprised I got on Soul's route. Well, he's so far really nice. I like the sweet one, but I really want to go for Royal next because I feel like he's so tsundere, or just really grumpy. Anyways, don't forget to poke my like button, check out my other videos, and stuff. Yeah, bye!